Welcome, time travelers. Today, we're stepping back into the Middle Ages, a time when feasts were grand, but everyday meals were simple and hearty. No refrigerators, no electric stoves, just open flames, clay ovens, and a whole lot of creativity in the kitchen. So, how did medieval homemakers cook up their meals without the modern tools we rely on today? Let's find out. Imagine a kitchen without running water, metal pans, or even forks. Instead, medieval kitchens relied on clay or cast iron pots hung over an open fire, stone or brick ovens for baking bread, wooden trenchers, basically plates made from stale bread, and herbs and spices grown in home gardens for flavor. And guess what? Medieval cooks were absolute pros at using every last scrap. Waste was not an option. Most people in the Middle Ages weren't feasting on giant turkey legs every night. Sorry to disappoint. A typical peasant meal included pottage, a thick stew made with vegetables, grains, and sometimes a bit of meat if you were lucky. Rye or barley bread, a staple for every meal because wheat bread was a luxury, cheese and butter, made fresh at home. Apples, pears, and berries. No sugar, no problem. Honey or dried fruits added natural sweetness. Everything was cooked over an open flame or in a pot simmering all day long because slow cooking was the only option. Now, if you were lucky enough to be a noble or part of the royal court, mealtime was a whole different story. Roast meats like boar, venison, or goose, pies filled with spiced fruits and nuts, ale and cider, because water wasn't always safe to drink, and exotic spices like cinnamon and saffron, super expensive but a sign of wealth. Feasts were a big deal, complete with entertainment, fancy table manners or lack of them, and even food sculpted into elaborate shapes. Ever seen a pie with live birds flying out? Yep, that happened. Now, let's see what a bite of medieval pottage tastes like. Mmm, it's simple, earthy, and surprisingly filling. I can totally see why this was a staple. Would you survive a medieval diet? Let me know in the comments. Cooking in medieval times was all about resourcefulness, patience, and a little bit of magic. Want to try making a medieval meal yourself? I'd love to hear what you'd cook. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more time-traveling kitchen adventures. Until next time, happy cooking, and may your trenchers never go stale.